Alright, welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to your first playthrough. So, things have changed. With the advent of the new loot system and being able to pick entire mechs up fairly reliably, there is never really a situation where you'll ever need to go back to lower skulls. Ever. So we're going to scrap all the lights, because there's also never a point where we're ever going to take 3 parts of a kit fox ever again. We're going to scrap the mediums. We're not even going to build the chopper all. Just all the mediums gone. We're at the point where we're basically able to take, anytime we go for salvage, we're able to take a full heavy or assault mech. Every mission. Period. So the need to build up all of this, kind of useless. We're going to actually, instead of waiting till we're extravagant, we're just going to build the Marauder now. Because why not? Unless it's in good condition, I might very well end up just scrapping it instead of building it at all. And I'm actually going to look through, and once again, if we're taking, at this point, if we're taking a heavy mech, we're not taking parts, we're just taking the full heavy mech. So I'm going to go through and scrap all of the heavy mech parts. Because even if you get one, you know, through random salvage, okay, it's not worth the investment. The C-bills and time being invested in building a scrapped, you know, partial salvage being cobbled together mech, instead of just taking a mech that's in pretty good shape to begin with, doesn't make any sense. So, might as well just scrap all of the stuff that is lighter than the highest tonnage that you can get, which I am still interested in some heavy chassis, because there are some that, for example, make really good stealth backstabber late game mechs. But for the most part, when it comes to heavies, I'm just looking for vehicles. Because even the stealthy backstabber types, like, once you get to the very late game missions, you kind of mostly just want, I'd say 70 plus tons on everyone. And we, as we saw last time, we could just get a Omni that's in great shape. We could just get a Madcat Mark II that's in great shape. So holding on to the partial salvage of anything but the highest tier of stuff you can get is kind of pointless. I'm actually tempted to even just scrap the primitive stuff. The dark purple is the special stuff, the mechs chassis that are, you know, neat. The light pink is primitive, and I don't think it's worth even combining using primitive parts. So there we go. That's the assaults that we currently have sitting around. Good chance of us only building vehicles. That's the heavies that we have sitting around, because if we do field our carrier and it gets destroyed, the LRM carrier, then we could potentially use these carrier parts that are also the 60-ton carrier, because we have a 60-ton carrier. So we could potentially use those parts if our carrier gets destroyed and we can't salvage it, we just get pieces of it back. We can potentially cobble it together, and building a, you know, vehicle from parts, from partial salvage, is the same as getting a full one brand new from the shop or whatever. So might as well keep the vehicle parts for the heaviest chassis we've got. I did have some Ifrit parts that... Wait, what? What? I used scrap all on medium. Does it not scrap the specialist variant? Again, we're never going to actually build these. At most, we'd be rolling to see if maybe we got something out of them, and lo and behold, completely busted. Yeah. Again, I might literally just scrap it. It does have narrow low profile, which is one of my favorite quirks, but this is definitely a PPC Marauder. Like, yeah, we could put an Ultra or something in the right torso, but this Marauder chassis, this one in particular, is all about having some PPCs on the arms, maybe AMS in center, and maybe some support ballistic. What was the support ballistic it had? LB5 looks like. Yeah. So it had an LB5 as support for its heavy PPCs. Yep. But we're just going to leave it sitting there broken for now. You're never going to want to fill up your entire mech bay. Actually, you know what? How much money do we have currently invested in... Okay, only 5,000? Fine. The stealth, we currently only have 14,000. Calcifer, if I remember correctly, is also... Yeah, it's 33,000. Not much in it. Heavies, obviously, it's worth building. But yeah, these lights... Or, not lights. These medium mechs... We're probably going to be dropping them in short order. But for now, this is what our mech bay looks like. We got 2 slots open. Let's go ahead and drop on a... Oh, wait. Fatigue. People are fatigued. We're going to drop on a mission. And as soon as we drop on this mission, we're going to see what we get out of it. Probably travel. Probably travel. Avenger rifle is actually pretty good. 45 times 3, 20-ton handheld. It's pretty sure it's basically rotary auto. Yeah, it's rotary autocannon. So we could fire up to 45 times 6 as a handheld weapon. Pretty awesome. And it has enough ammo for 20 alpha strikes at times 6. So you don't have to worry about running out of ammo. Decent range. Just got the 20-ton handheld capacity that you need, but if you have a Atlas or whatever, pretty easy to get to 20 tons. So that is interesting. I'm just not interested in paying 1,000,000 C-bills for it. ELRM is the long-range one, where the further away the target is, the more damage you deal. It's okay. And yeah, nothing super interesting in the store, so let's go ahead and drop on a mission. And sure, 7 Skull Blackout. Actually, wait, our heavier stuff is kind of... Yeah, this is your first playthrough. This is not a challenge run. So rather than go for the 7 Skull when we have all of our heavy stuff busted, let's go for a lower difficulty mission. This 5 Skull Destroy Base, probably pretty appropriate. We also got 5.5 Skull Battles. It's 211 max salvage, so there's no chance we would actually be able to get a full mech, but there would probably be high value equipment. Here we got 419. Odds are we would be able to get a full mech out of that. That's interesting, actually. It just in the nature of the new system, if you're not looking for particular fancy salvage, these low, like, the high-risk, low-salvage missions are a lot less practical to take now. Before, it was always, you know, okay, you can take a harder mission than normal and get potentially parts of chassis that are very rare and powerful, etc., etc. But now, since you can just take another mission and get a full mech out of it, I would actually advise against the very low max salvage missions, because it's just going to be undue difficulty that isn't worth the payout. You could potentially get lucky and have a valuable mech drop on a mission where you can take the whole thing afterwards, rather than fight a whole lot of really powerful mechs, really high value targets, and just get scrap. I don't know. It's interesting. But I think I am going to take this battle, actually. So it's planetary government we're working for, but that's fine. We're already basically maxed out with Republic of the Sphere. So doing missions for them just gets us extra value. But this specifically is the type of battle where there's a, quote, decimated company, which means potentially higher value, but not in prime condition. And it's against the Capellans. Capellans have stealth. I like stealth, etc., etc. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Max salvage, because we are fine on money. We got 3... And that's another thing, is like there's no reason to go extravagant, basically ever. The primary benefit of extravagant was being able to get better stuff, better condition, whenever you put pieces together, but that's just kind of not worth it now. Regardless, all that aside, let's go ahead and, yeah, Sarge in the Avatar, Scion in Daka Docker, And, actually, the Schildtron being gone means that the line holder no longer actually... Like, the C3 Slave doesn't do anything anymore. Same on the Avatar, but the Avatar has a lot of other stuff going, so the C3 Slave is, you know, fine. It's whatever. But we do need to get a Master on something, so I'll probably build the Victor with a C3 Master in it. It is going to be a Sniper Mech. It is absolutely going to be a Sniper Mech. But we'll do that probably next time. For now, I think Firestarter? Just bring in our best mechs. So we're up to 3 stars so far. Calcifer is Huldra, Stormcrow is Braver, and then we've got the Nidhogg's. We've got probably the Sizen is our most valuable and best tank there with Wraith in it, McWraith in it. And then we've got a max of 400 tons because it's the we need to quickly respond and blah blah blah. So no matter what our max tonnage would be, it would be 400 for this particular mission. So we could bring the Fujin. We could bring, you know, reduce the tonnage we're spending somewhere and then whatever. But I think we're just going to bring the Auswang and toss somebody in it. LRM5s, PPC and large laser. Go to electronic warfare, risk stuff, so it's got like good accuracy. I forget whether that radical heatsink kit's built in or not. If it's not built in, it might make sense to actually just scrap the Auswang after this mission, use the ERPPC and the radical kit on the Marauder to make it basically do what the Auswang does, but better. Yeah, that might actually... So, let's just toss somebody we want to get experience with in. So, hey, Freitas, you're going to get in the Auswang. Cool. 6 skull battle, 4.5 skull lance, or 4.5 star lance. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's go. Alright, so that took quite a while to load. There's probably going to be a decent volume of enemies, but again, I'm not too worried about what we're going to see. Shouldn't be terrible at all. And so, here we go. There's the Capellan Lance. There's likely to be supporting lance or reinforcements. And it's just going to be a slog grinding through metal. But maybe we'll get something cool out of it. If nothing else, we are going to get a decent payout. Nothing extravagant, nothing nearly as nice as like the flare-up payouts we get, but we're mostly here just to see what we can snag before we bounce. Let's see, if I can remember correctly, we have our Avatar, our, Bushwhacker, the Docker. We brought the Stormcrow, which I'm actually going to drop over here, because the idea is the longer range stuff can shoot through as it approaches, or as it strafes about up here, but the more direct route to them is around this corner and up there. So the Stormcrow is shorter range, we're going to drop it over here, and then wait, was that the... Yeah, it's the Stormcrow. I'm trying to remember. I know we have the 5th mech is the Auswang, but what is the 4th that we're bringing again? Was it the Chameleon? Ah, no, the Firestarter. Okay, yeah, it goes over there as well. The Auswang comes over here with our more long-range stuff. Hover tank. Nidhogg. Yeah, something like that. So we got our longer range... For a second, I forgot that the drop pods actually do damage to the buildings and stuff right around it. So dropping too close to one of these generators is a very, very bad thing. And for a second, I thought I had dropped too close to it. So that would have been fun. In any case,
A new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Yep. The expected reinforcements. An urban mech Proto squad? Wait, are Urban Mechs Protos now? Or is it just a special Proto squad that is Urbies? Huh. Interesting. We got a Hunchback for you. We've got a Marshal 2L. Down here is a Longbow. That needs to go. Where's the rest? Over here? Ah, over here. Okay. SRM carrier. So just keep our distance from that. We'll be fine. We've got a Ghost. Okay. That's all we see. That's all we see.
Good to go.
I think we'll be able to shred through the people over here pretty quickly, but at the same time, it makes more sense for us to commit our shorter range mechs to one direction and then use our longer range mostly in the other. So I think I'm actually going to... see, what's the clearest sight line here? If we destroy this building, we'll see the SRM carrier and Ghost coming no matter which way they go. So I think I'm going to kind of get in position to do exactly that with our longer range stuff. It will soften the amount of firepower we're bringing to bear against the longbow, for example, but not that much. So it should be fine. Yeah, that SRM carrier. If it gets a shot off, it's going to be bad, but as long as we can kill it fast, which should only take, really, like, an alpha strike. Carriers are not exactly... oh, actually, we could swing the... we could swing the Nidhogg's this direction. Use them to actually take out the SRM carrier. Potentially. And then rotate back around with them to deal with the longbow. Meanwhile, our shorter range mechs go around and focus the Marshal and the Hunchback.
What do you need?
Since we have the stealth, I think maintaining a position where we can easily target anyone is probably for the best. Kicking the Angel Elysium to passive, I think I already touched on this in a previous episode or two, where the Avatar is all about dodging shots, and so even in the situation where active would be probably good somewhat on most mechs, I think keeping the Avatar on passive just is the better defensive move.
Yeah, Commander.
The idea is it just survives everything all the time, so...
going full throttle.
Keeping to that. Yeah, then we just bring our shorter range mechs into position. Bring our hover tank into a good flanking position.
Aye, aye.
And have a good time doing it. So we should be able to section it off so the longbow's primarily firing indirectly with its LRMs and MMLs. It would be nice to take it down before it can get too many shots off, but at the same time, do I want the extra evasion or do I want the damage reduction? It is a 40-tonner, so I think dodging shots is more valuable than trying to... ooh, and can we? Nope, just out of range. I would have loved to have gotten an EWS ping on the carrier and then used that reduced evasion to just kill it very, very quickly with the Nidhoggs. Regardless, I think this is still the play. Well, something just got detected. Oh. Fafnir. Alright, I found the thing I definitely want to loot. Fafnirs are fun. And then last but not least, we have our Stormcrow.
Ready for order.
Just kind of heading on in there. 3 stealth charges, 8 evasion, good times. And I'm sprinting instead of bracing with them because there's nothing that can really directly shoot at them yet. And getting them close enough to be in optimal range and unload is going to be more valuable, I think, than the damage reduction. Probably. Maybe. Ooh, okay. We could actually just swing over. So this Hunchback... that's actually really scary. I'm pretty sure that the Gauss gets bonus, the AP Gauss gets bonus on flyers, if memory serves. But the Hunchback is probably, I believe the 4U is the one of the direct fire Hunchbacks, not the LRM Hunchback. So it could very much be worthwhile to just, before, oh, no, we can't do it before he acts, but just kind of pivot around and focus the longbow first, instead of dealing with the Marshal and the Hunchy.
I hear ya.
But that... Decisions. We have obstructed to the longbow. Do I stick to my plan? I think I do. So I think I'm actually going to reserve with Docker and wait for a better shot on something.
Affirmative.
So turn 20 is the Marshal or Ghost or something I can't see. Oh, the SR. Okay. That's scary. Okay, it was out of range of its SRMs, but it was able to fire its narc. That's actually really good.
Hi.
That means we can take this entire round pummeling it with our Nidhogg's and not get counterattacked. So here are the two thoughts. Each, honestly, completely viable. One, go hit the longbow, try to overheat it, maybe have it ammo explode. Two, do the same to the Hunchy. So the Hunchback, we would have estimated 30s and 19s versus 33s and 22s. Obviously, this might get better once we get line of sight. I think I'm going to, in part because the MMLs firing in SRM mode are going to generate more heat. The ER medium lasers are a little toasty. And I don't believe, if I remember correctly, I don't believe the 14Q actually has adequate cooling to really alpha strike at all. So this is also a arguably good time to use the Guardian ECM as active, because the only things that can shoot it, really, that can shoot the fire starter, are the longbow and indirect fire. So I think I am. I'm going to kick that to active. That scrambles the longbow unless the longbow backs away.
Fire.
But I don't think he's going to be able to move very much at all after this alpha. Yeah, his movement's going to be limited due to the heat and due to the fact that the longbow is not exactly the fastest mech. Hunchback also cannot take a shot on us and backs away.
No.
Cool. So this Nidhogg, we can just go right on in there and focus the SRM carrier. The other Nidhogg is turn 14, though. Just based on the fact that the initiative on the SRM carrier was so high, I think I'm going to actually reserve. I'm just going to let that flank take its turns, then go in. Okay, Marshal is jumping. Marshal is jumping and firing an LRM-15 indirectly. Interesting. And yeah, they're a little banged up already because of the type of mission it is. Hunchback does not appear to have any problems. The Marshal just has some missing center torso and left arm armor. The longbow has a little bit of armor shred off. Oh no, that's right, we already shot it, so it was fine. It was in great condition. SRM carrier has one busted missile. Ghost, question mark, question mark.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, this is a very interesting question. And I think the answer is actually to swing back around and shoot the longbow with heat.
Double time.
Just make the heat that we've already put on it even more effective. Just go incendiary, times 6, EMP, EMP. Have a good time.
Special delivery.
Yeah, so even though it was obstructed, the EC or the EMP missiles, the Magpulse, still does its job. The heat generation on it's going to be insane. It might just ammo explode. Okay, so they have one big pinpoint missile that we failed to intercept. Oh, 3 from 6. So it's an LRM-5. Okay. LRM-5 plus a Thunderbolt or something. No? What was the loud... It sounded like there was a Thunderbolt, but no, it's just got two MML3s.
Hey there.
Huh. And I think I'm actually just going to overheat the longbow until it explodes. Eventually there will be an ammo explosion. And I'm going to get the Stormcrow in to potentially do some work on these guys. Because next round he'll be able to come around the corner and something's probably going to explode. Probably. Especially if I can get a backstrike on the Hunchback.
Yep.
Should be fun. So here we don't have heat. Here we just have damage. So I think the Avatar is actually a prime candidate to come around, take a shot on the Urbies, try not to hit Docker, or just reposition. Both are viable. Both are completely viable. Just a reposition round or taking a shot. I mean... yeah.
Roger.
Might as well take the shot. There is a chance that we stray shot the Bushwhacker, but odds are if we do, it's going to be a side hit. Okay, so slight ECM jamming on the Urbi Proto Mechs. Yeah. If we just keep overheating him, he's going to explode.
Orders.
Ammo explosion is basically assured. We cannot actually swing wide enough at the right angle to successfully get a shot on anyone over here. So I think the better play is actually the EWS ping. Probably from right there.
Affirmative.
Probably from right there. Rather than firing LRM-15 effectively.
Ready for orders.
Yeah. The Alice Wing is definitely 100% a support unit right now. This is juicy. Let's do that. And I purposely swung wide so that the Marshal, if it takes a shot, is more likely to shoot at the Sizen than the Stormcrow.
Targeting for an Alpha strike.
I should have actually gone
Reporting.
for the...
Full hit.
Okay, UAC 10 down. For the aforementioned reason, I probably should have gone active with the Guardian ECM. Because nothing else is really going to be able to shoot at it except for very, very indirectly.
Yes, Commander.
Nidhogg has soaked a little bit of damage on the side, but it still has ample armor. And we're about to swing way over here. Ooh, I can move for 12? And have that hit chance? Absolutely.
On the move.
Absolutely. And the elevation bonus is very important for the Nidhogg that's not stealth. That's a cobbled. Okay. SRM carrier is definitely the highest priority. Is that a stealth Fafnir? Hold on. That's a stealth Fafnir. Oh, yeah. If I can, I would love to just pick that apart ever so slowly. But the biggest priority, absolutely hands down, is the SRM carrier. And I think I'm actually going to go hit chance rather than damage. Hit chance is the same either way there, so we're going Incendiary on the light AC-10, but I'm also going to go the anti-air arrow. There's a chance it hits. Why not?
Target confirmed.
That's an unfortunate miss, and that's unfortunate AMS from the Fafnir. Okay. Things just got a little trickier. That SRM carrier is going to get a shot. It is very likely that that SRM carrier is getting a shot on our Nidhogg, which is, you know, not the best, not ideal. Unless... how much armor does it have in the side? 100. Okay, there's no chance. Awesome. So yeah, it's going to get a shot with its 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, probably another 6, so 54. That's 540 damage that's about to be coming at our Nidhogg. Hopefully the 12 evasion is enough. I'm pulling back, actually, with the stealth Nidhogg. I do want to get an angle on it, though. I do want to shoot at it, which means this is where I'm going. Unfortunate. Okay. So if I back out now... There we go. That works. There's no sense firing the air-to-ground missiles. The AMS is just getting intercepted. Basically guaranteed. And, okay, the Narc launcher is just jammed or something. It's not broken. There's also the chance of a through armor crit, now that I think about it. Not a great chance, but there is a chance. If the air-to-ground missile makes it through the AMS, there's a chance we kill. Not. I was about to say not if the Gauss misses, but that'll do. Crisis averted. I'm very glad I decided to fire them. Ow. Ow. Okay. Very scary Proto-Mech. Crazy. The humble Urbie. Each one of the... Okay. So this is just weird. That's basically a squad of light mechs as one unit. What? Cobbled, running away. Don't care. Yeah, that's basically just a squad of light Urbies. Interesting. Very interesting. Ghost. Doing nothing.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. I mean, this is a kill. Hands down, this is a kill. But am I worried about the Hunchy with, I believe, just a medium laser? I think I'm gonna give the Marshal a shot. I'm gonna let the Marshal do something because it jumped. Yeah, single medium laser on the Hunchback. I do not care about him until the Marshal's taken care of. Oh, also his cooling is worse? Yeah, his cooling is worse. He lost some heat sinks, so that's funny. I mean, we could. Very easily, we could. Just go in, 12 evasion, backstrike the Ghost. Does have an XL engine, so either side torso going down is a kill. And I kind of don't want to mess up the Fafnir. I mean, if it's completely undamaged, we probably won't be able to salvage it, but if we leg it, for example... I could also, since I took down the SRM carrier, I could also swing back around and just focus these guys. Which, seeing how scary that Urbie is... Because that is a scary Urbie. And we could get a respectable hit chance on him. A very respectable hit chance on him.
Go.
So, yeah. Let's try to kill this Urbie.
Here we go.
Air-ground missiles did not hit, but they're streaks, so it's fine. We'll see what the Fafnir does. Nothing.
Yeah?
Yeah, the support lance is basically completely nullified. Nullified for now. They're just milling about doing nothing. They have a lot of, you know,
Let's move.
direct fire weapons that are not currently helpful for them. Yeah.
Let her rip.
Interestingly, taking down that building means we might be able to get a backstrike on the Urbie Lance. Could be interesting. Ow. Yeah, I'd rather take care of the jumper. He did not jump very far, so he shouldn't have that much evasion.
Commander.
And any singular hit, any hit, is going to result in him getting knocked unsteady. I don't think the Urbies can get an angle on me there. And this is a basically perfect hit chance.
Putting one in the bag.
Yeah.
Commander.
I'd be kind of surprised if he didn't explode at this point. That's actually super interesting. Knock him unsteady, then have the Stormcrow potentially be able to backstrike him while he's got 0 evasion. Alternatively, add more heat. Nah, I think I'm just gonna do that. The Inferno Bombs don't really do anything.
I found it.
But specifically, I want to get... That's awesome. But I specifically want to get Calcifer finished with this longbow and back up so that we can swing around and maybe, just maybe, we can overheat and shut down the Fafnir.
Standing by.
That could be fun. That could be very fun. I can get obstructed to his back. And I don't think the Stormcrow is going to be able to, unless... If I destroy this building... If I destroy this building, then yes, I very much can get a backstrike with the Stormcrow on him. Which will most likely kill. So...
Confirmed. Let's go. Let's go.
Just a little bit of casual, you know, war crimes, destroying somebody's facilities. Yeah, I really want to take these Urbies down.
Betcha.
Really, really want to take these Urbies down. They are potentially very problematic. They do have a heat gauge, but I don't know what their heat threshold is going to be like, so I'm just going to go damage.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Failed to start up, did not explode. Did take an injury from the heat, though.
Orders.
Freitas? Freitas.
Good to go.
Not a great hit chance, but it's a hit chance. And if it does hit, that's some significant damage.
Roger that.
Nice.
How's
Alright,
it going?
Stormcrow. Oh, only obstructed, huh? Only obstructed. That's fine.
Let's see what this baby can do.
That's fine. Again, at the moment, I can largely just ignore the Hunchy. That B-pod's going to be very helpful, I think, once I get up to the
Got the angle. Taking
the little guys. Okay. No crit. I actually should have probably gone
Let's hit him hard.
with a... Oh, that's right. I shot the building. Ow. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't expect them to focus the Oswang, but here we are. Cobbled. Uh-oh. Is that a backstrike? Yeah, that's a back... That's a charge. Well then. Perfect time to take down the...
Down.
What? Wait, what? Excuse me? What? Okay. I didn't think that you could charge if... Oh, that's right. The Urbie has sight of him. Yeah, so that Cobble just blew himself up to take down our Oswing completely in one shot. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I would have liked to have kept the Clan ER Large and the ERPBC, but the damage charging from the rear... Well then. That means we also lost the combat shield, huh? Yeah. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. We will see. Okay, actually, I definitely want to get 12 evasion. And we're just going to offensive push to try to knock the Marshal's initiative down below here, maybe? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, cool.
Position confirmed.
We're going to offensive push to try to knock the Marshal's initiative down below the Stormcrows, which is basically a guaranteed kill at that point. Offensive push, still have a fairly respectable hit chance.
Targeting for an Alpha strike.
He doesn't stand a chance. He actually shares initiative, and we have turn 17 activations, so unless we spend one of our turn 17 activations... So, either Scion or Huldra would need to offensive push the Marshal.
Waiting for orders.
I think I'm fine with that, actually. Because I can actually swing back around this way towards dealing with the guys coming the other direction. Putting my back to them, though.
Good to go.
This longbow's heat problems are not going anywhere, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use Calcifer.
Move order received.
Gonna use Calcifer. Ah, I don't have offensive push. Well then. Well then. It's fine. It's fine.
Took a hard hit there.
No, you didn't. Yeah, didn't hit at all. Just took the building down.
Good to go.
Anyway, we do have enough for offensive push here. So, I guess we'll do that then. Actually, maybe even offensive push indirect fire. So that our back isn't to the guys coming the other direction. And nobody over here can shoot us. Yeah, I was not expecting the charge from way, like... Charge damage is based on how far you travel. You saw where the hover tank ended its last turn, so the Kobold was zooming. I really just... Man. I was not expecting that. Even if it hadn't been in the back, it probably would have still killed the mech, just because of how far it traveled. And because of that offensive push, we can now... I see. Well, we don't need unobstructed. We're gonna kill by crits, probably, so... It's fine. Goodbye.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Yeah.
Enemy down.
Easy, easy. Very easy.
I'm here.
I'm just glad Freitas didn't die, but at the same time, oof. It's very unfortunate. No, I want to shoot the Urbies as I rotate towards the Fafnir and such. Like that.
Acknowledged.
Alright.
I'm taking the shot.
Okay. Wait, were they on that building? It looked like they took fall damage. And now they're between levels. Interesting.
Standing by.
Which actually prevents me from having line of sight. What? What? Okay. Whatever. Yeah, time to pay attention to the other flank now. So... We know that the AMS exists. So I don't think there's really much of a point in firing the air-ground missiles that direction. And the Fafnir is going to be the last thing we shoot, because if they have no other allies left, they actually get panicked much faster. So I'm gonna rotate around. Finish off the Hunchy, probably. This is the side that's missing, right? No, this is the fresh side. So this would be a useless shot. Yeah, we want to hit the Hunchback either in the other side or from the rear, so... Alright, so be it. We are then going to take the obstructed shot against... Where is it? The obstructed shot against the Ghost. And apparently... there is not a spot where we can shoot at the Ghost obstructed without showing ourselves to the Fafnir. That said, it does look like from here we could potentially shoot the building that the Ghost is hiding behind. That doesn't really help us. None of that really helps us.
Yes, Commander.
I think I'll just take a reposition round. Might as well. Might as well. I would have loved to have taken a shot on the Urbie, but it wasn't in the cards.
Power-up detected.
Powered up, immediately shut back down. Yeah. Basically, yeah. Alright, there's an unobstructed shot on the Ghost. Shoot him with all the damage. Definitely no Inferno Bombs. We want to save those specifically for the Fafnir. It's fine. Yes, the improved does get intercepted more easily by AMS, but that's whatever. Laser. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Are the Urbies stuck? Oh, wow. Okay, that's not... Wow. That's not AP Gauss Rifles. That's a Hyper Assault 40 clan. What? 100... So it is just... essentially a squad of Urbies. 120 tons is 4 urban mechs. But you can't backstrike them. What? That is so weird. That is so weird. Alright, our Rack 5 does have minimum range. This would be in it, but we still have a perfect hit chance. I'm kind of getting impatient for an ammo explosion. So instead, I think I will just swing over here, do some indirect fire EMP, and try to get Docker into position to start shooting the Fafnir with heat. So I have 11 rounds worth of EMP, so go for the head too, maybe get an injury. He's never gonna cross the red line again. He will forever be overheated. And we might as well, on our way by, to reposition and go deal with
Roger.
the Fafnir. We're definitely going to take our parting shots on the longbow, keep him nice and toasty. We're firing 16 SRMs per round. 16, 32, 48. So we have 3 full Alpha Strikes of Inferno left. I want to save those for the Fafnir. So we'll just shoot regular, maybe get an injury on the head. Yep, cool, he's bleeding out.
Right here.
So we're going to have either from Panic Eject or from bleeding out, we're going to have a full longbow to take if we want it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, shoot the Gauss, shoot the everything at the Ghost. I don't want to swing too wide because of minimum movement and stuff, so...
Moving to position.
Yeah, just shooting the Ghost. Might as well use the air-to-ground missiles. We're going to try to overheat the Fafnir, so...
Yes. Go, go, go.
Alright. Burn some more of the AMS ammo.
Range missiles.
Sooner we run out of AMS missiles, or the sooner he runs out of AMS ammo, the easier it'll be to overheat him. The Avatar? I mean... The Avatar. The Avatar is probably the best to take out the Urbie. Because the Urbie shouldn't really be able to hit, ever. Between the crazy stealth charges...
Copy that.
And the range that I can stay at. Because I'm planning on sweeping around way over behind here. And just shooting at him from range while he's stuck there. Unless he gets unstuck, in which case things get complicated again. I'm surprised. I am legitimately... Oh, wow. I can't actually get line of sight from anywhere over here? What? Oh, no. Wait, does that... Okay, I am concerned. We do have Inferno. We do have Inferno on the Stormcrow, so we're gonna do it.
Confirm.
And maybe get a chance to shoot at the Urban Knight, or the Urbies from above? Maybe?
Copy. Hot damn, let's do this.
Yeah, something like that. The longbow should eventually just go down. Nidhogg, I really... Okay, that looked like... our first airstrike of the campaign. Of the playthrough. It has changed a lot since the last time I saw this. But these strips of smoke show that there's going to be an airstrike coming from one direction to the other, and hitting every mech in every one of our units inside of it from whatever direction the airstrike comes from. And the only way to deal with it is to either kill whoever's dropping the airstrikes, stay out of it, or use the air defense thing that was added since the last time I saw it. But since I don't know how that works, I'm just going to try to stay out of it. So, just inside of the ECM jamming. I'm going to start with the heat. I'm actually just going to start with the heat.
Target confirmed.
It's a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Can I not get an angle on these Urbies? I cannot get an angle on these Urbies. Oh dear. I can get in the back of the Hunchy right there. And so I shall. I only have 10 evasion, but I don't think the Urbies can shoot me, because I can't shoot them. This is strange. Very strange indeed. There's the other half of the Hunchy down.
Let's go.
Okay. So, at the end of this round, I believe... Or is it still every, like... Uh-oh. Okay, so it is still every X
Easy on the arm,
rounds. Or every X activations.
Commander.
I think it messed up the initiative tracker. Because this is not... This is turn 24, not turn 13. So the initiative tracker seems to be... wrong now. And yeah, I cannot... Oh, wait. There. I have line of sight to the Urbies there. Obstructed, but it is still line of sight. Okay. Do that. They already acted, so if I vigilance, I should be able to get 2 shots before they take 1. I really don't, like...
Yeah, Commander.
That's very concerning, actually. The fact that I do not... And since the airstrike's coming from this direction, just in case this is in that. I'm going to definitely do this. And I'm definitely going to just not shoot the SRMs. I don't really want to blow up the longbow. If I completely shred the Fafnir, that is my salvage. He's panicked. He's bleeding out. Lots of heat. All the heat. And... yeah, okay. So I just have to be, like, right on top of him. No? Over here is also an angle? Interesting. Up here is also an angle? Weird. So if I'm way over here, like, I can only get obstructed on them. But I can shoot them. Yeah, that's a very interesting thing that happened.
Firing all weapons. No.
I could have also offensive pushed to lower their initiative next round.
Good to go.
Okay, definitely getting out of the airstrike range, or area. I really don't want to reserve while I'm in the airstrike range, because last time I actually was high enough skull to deal with it, and didn't just have it. I actually disabled it for the end of the last challenge run because it was completely imbalanced when it was implemented. But last I looked, it was every X period, like every X initiatives they come through. So I don't want to... I'd rather risk the stray shot on the Nidhogg than I would staying in the area and maybe getting shredded. So... I think closer is better. Because the elevation difference means the deviation from further away would be more likely to stray shot. I could also spin the rack down. Or just not fire it. If I fire 2 here, then I'll have 2 full alpha strikes of precision left, so I'll do that. And here I want standard, standard, and... yeah, that's all there is to it. No stray shots, I'm happy.
Yes, Commander.
The Nidcognito is able to swing around over here to the map edge. Has very long range. Oh, wait. Can I also get... no, that's not to the Urbies. That is... okay. But I definitely want evasion. I definitely want evasion and the stealth charges and the range. Cannot actually get it there. Am I happy with 10? If I'm happy with 10, this is fine. Otherwise, I could sprint and get 11. I think I'm happy with 10. Famous last words. I think that's enough evasion. Boom. Alright.
Copy.
Burning more MS ammo, still.
All out of LRM.
Yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine. I mean, there's literally a chance, a very high chance, that we're just replacing the Oswang with a full longbow or a full Fafnir. So, losing a 40-tonner this late in a playthrough does not matter at all anymore. It's no longer a thing that we would have to potentially recover from. Can I shoot it? I can shoot it. Is that close enough to actually be in the range? I don't know. I'm kind of tempted just to see. It's like, this is clearly not inside of it, but the original implementation, those smoke pillars, were not super accurate as far as the range that the fly-through did, or, you know, covered the area, and they also usually... they also used to go away, like, immediately. So you had to just remember where they were. Yeah, let's do that.
Copy that.
If the Urbies... ooh, okay. If the Urbies are able to move, even though they haven't since they got stuck like that, I potentially just offered a backstrike to my avatar. I'm still gonna go for the ghost. If the Fafnir gets close to either of these, that's very interesting. Panic attack. Full longbow. Just full combat ready longbow. Okay. Here we are at the map edge, so I think I'd actually rather pull away from the edge to shoot. Oh wait, right. Heat. We have a lot of heat. A lot of heat is interesting. A lot of heat is very interesting. Ooh. I don't know what he's carrying, but like...
Roger that. Full speed.
This could be interesting. We're also bringing our electronic warfare online against him, which does give us slightly better sensors. Yep. And also being closer means the AMS does less to, Is it out of ammo?
No SRMs remain.
I didn't think to look and see if it was red. Yeah, it's red. So the AMS is either out of ammo or jammed.
Enemy airstrike.
Wait, what? Who? Where? What?
Hell yes!
Okay, yep, they definitely have sight of the Stormcrow. Who was that said enemy airstrike? The Avatar did not get hit. The Nidhogg does not look like it was hit any more than it already was, so I guess they just said the call out because it happened and it didn't actually shoot anyone. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I really don't want to just have 2 evasion. So maybe I swing wide and kill the Hunchy. Yeah. I'm gonna swing wide, kill the Hunchy, and then turn back around. Shoot the Urbie. I think I'm actually gonna turn these down to ×3 so they don't jam. I have plenty of LK left.
Got it.
And apparently the B-pod did not have
Standing by.
a lot of chance to kill the, I mean, that's basically a kill if I shoot it, but I'd rather shoot the Urbies.
Acknowledged.
I only have 9 evasion, but I hope that's enough. I'm gonna wait till next round, offensive push.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I really just need to kill them. Like, quickly. Just quickly kill them.
Ready for orders.
Calcifer does... Oh, I definitely don't want to go into... That's a massive area. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get around it. Or, like, get through it in one... Yeah.
No shooting.
I'm just going to swing wide. I do need to turn the Angel ECM back to passive, or the Guardian ECM back to passive. Prep this for heat damage once I get in range. But yeah, if I can get the Fafnir hot, basically same idea as what we did. Okay, he actually landed one shot with the Avatar. That's interesting. Or on the Avatar.
Standing by.
This is the Nidhogg with the damages. This is the Nidhogg that wants to shoot the Ghost, but if I shoot the Ghost, I might stray shot my other Nidhogg. Or, there we go. That's a shot. Could potentially stray shot the Urbies, maybe, somehow. I don't know exactly where the game thinks they are, but based on where it looks like they are.
Engaging.
Alright. Engine destroyed.
Destroyed.
That's one more mech down. It's going to be harder to panic the Fafnir out until those Urbies go down. Okay.
That was bad.
Is that an Ultra 20? Or is it just a pair of 20s? Regardless, that's 200 damage. Ow.
Commander?
That said, heat exists. And the Ghost has light PPCs. So I think I'm fine if I turn my right side towards the enemies.
Coordinates received.
Go Vigilance. I don't have Vigilance. Oh dear. Well, I hope I have Initiative on them next round. But, yeah. Goal is heat on Fafnir.
Right, Commander.
Alright.
Aye, aye.
Sarge, I'm actually going to wait. Because I think after the Nidhogg goes... Coolant Exchanger. This will actually drop... I don't want to destroy this. It will do initial damage, but whenever it explodes, the coolant will splash all around it, and it will actually help the Fafnir not be hot. Also, I don't know if the flares or the smoke being gone means that there are no longer going to be airstrikes coming, or if it's doing the thing it did when it was first implemented. But if I had to choose a mech in this particular battle to test with, it would definitely be the Avatar. Oh, I can actually use the Nidhogg right now. Cool. Yeah, swing out. What direction? This direction? This direction? Into his back? Into his back is probably really good. Yeah, into his back.
Wilco.
Highest hit chance possible is basically what I'm shooting for here. And just all the heat.
Got the angle. Take the shot.
Not as much heat as I would have liked, but his advanced AMS is indeed out of ammo. And now, since we don't have to worry about stray shotting our VTOL, move forward
Understood.
into the area where we had the airstrike previously. And maybe, just maybe, get some work done on this Ghost.
Copy that.
Oops. Better than the Coolant Exchanger. Definitely better than the Coolant Exchanger. But I need to get Calcifer in here.
Guys,
I forgot the direction they were coming from. That's scary. So yeah, it does still keep coming after the smoke disappears.
Standing by.
I don't know for how many rounds, but that's not great. Not ideal.
On the move.
Especially considering... I think I actually hit this building with flamers.
Affirmative.
Maybe it gives me line of sight
Body
next
down,
round.
Commander.
There's 2 buildings there. Whoops.
Ready for orders.
Yeah. Hover tank, go zoom. Hover tank, 12 evasion. Hover tank, shoot Urban Knight. Or Urban Mech. Not Urban Knight. With an offensive push. Try to kill one. Maybe.
No retreat. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Negative damage.
The idea here is hopefully...
right here.
I definitely do not like the idea of this Ghost potentially killing my Bushwhacker. So, probably ideal to
You
shoot
think
him
so?
and maybe get him to die from it.
Engaging. I'm east.
71 damage.
Do it.
Wait, 71 damage to the Fafnir? Is that what just happened? I don't even know.
Standing by.
Okay, Avatar. Is this still in the place where... Well, I know that it was going in the direction... Like, the airstrike was in the line from Avatar towards Fafnir. So as long as I don't have my face in that direction, I
Roger.
think the Avatar is the best mech still to test, to see if we're still getting airstruck. Alright. Another airstrike on top of himself. Also, the fact that it's doing the effect from the Fafnir is kind of cool, so I know exactly which mech is bringing them down on me.
Good to go.
Side note, if I salvage the Fafnir, does that mean... Does that mean I can call airstrikes in? Does that mean I get airstrikes? That'd be kind of cool.
Roger that.
Okay, lots of heat.
Ready.
Stormcrow, this is definitely the opportunity to move and shoot, and Vigilance to have higher
On my
initiative to maybe be able to move and shoot again. Definitely crank that up to ×3 or ×6. Maybe get some crits going on. I don't know how ammo explosions would work, but the more of those weapons I take off the board, the better. Okay, AC-20 destroyed.
Reporting. Critical hit.
So, yeah, it's literally a proto squad of urban mechs. That's crazy. But AC-20 off the board. That's just so bonkers to me. Just completely and totally bonkers. I definitely don't want to be in the airstrike, but I can potentially not be in the airstrike in this position. Hit chance is also a thing I really want, but this looks like it's in the airstrike. Fine. It's fine. This is a great point to test airstrike stuff.
Rear armor it is.
Okay, more heat. More heat, and more heat, and more heat.
Hot damn! Let's do this.
Does the airstrike hit him? Or is it only enemies that it targets?
Airstrike.
Right.
Shows minimal damage.
Right. I forgot that Nidhogg was in there whenever he called it in. That's basically the unit he called it in on, more or less. And I do indeed get another turn before he does. So I think I play the good old game of only shoot when I can shoot. only get in line of sight whenever my options are shoot him or shoot him. It is the right side that's open, so that's definitely the side I want to hit him from. Can I just move and still shoot him? Is that... That is definitely the hex outside of the line. So let's see if that is outside of the airstrike.
Yes. Go, go, go.
Unfortunate, but fine.
Bad luck.
It's fine. So the ghost is going to get another turn to shoot at us.
Standing by.
Sizen? Sure. Sure, we'll take the shot from over here with 12 evasion. I really just don't want that Hypergauss to ever crit me out, because that would be bad. That would be very bad.
Firing. Let's hit him hard.
Okay. Does nothing.
Orders?
Cool. Calcifer, staying out of... Actually staying out of everything and also getting a shot with a move and cover.
Location confirmed.
So if we do get shot in return, cool. We could also go Vigilance here to just further reduce damage. Might as well.
Firing.
Like, come on. If the Fafnir will just panic out or burns or whatever, that'd be great. Okay, firing at the Avatar, great, cool. Hit chance should be absolute garbage.
I'm here.
Sarge in the avatar. Yeah.
Let's move.
Once again, firing on the ghost.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, once again, we want to definitely break line of sight to the ghost so that the ghost never shoots at our wonderful little...
To position.
our beautiful little bushwhacker, which has very slim armor all around it now.
Here we go.
Is this just going to be a forced shutdown? No. Yep, definitely a failed shutdown.
Awaiting orders.
Does shutting down the mech that called in the airstrike stop the airstrike? There's a chance.
10-4.
It's not a great chance, but there's a chance. Head. Definitely head. Always head.
Firing.
If we can get injuries on him, in addition to the heat, in addition to killing his allies...
They're airstriking us.
I'm not...
Let's go.
I did not see any shots fired, so... I think that call-out was just saying that, yes, they are... The airstrike is inbound. I definitely want to take the shots while he's still shut down. 100%. Because, again, head. Injury resisted. Okay.
Right here.
Unfortunate, but fine. Here's the other Nidhogg.
Roger that.
Just coming in saying hi. Maybe getting a kill.
Here, I'm
I could also be trying to gauss his head and just kill the pilot of the Fafnir.
Commander?
110%, so there was no chance of him actually starting up. That's cool. So we have this basically completely under control.
Right.
Unless something gets very, very bad very, very fast. Oh, LB-20s. Interesting. So we had a pair of LB-20s. That's pretty cool. Composite NSS. Beautiful. I love NSS. Yeah, this is good. This is a very, very good mech. I would like it. Please give me. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Firing on target. Let's get fired.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There's work to do.
Ammo explosion. Aww. My salvage. But it's fine. I'm just going to take the leg, and then... I mostly am curious about this, like, how they're calling in the airstrikes. It's got to be... The modders specifically said that they were planning to make it an item, like a cockpit item, that let you call them in. Also, improved MRM ammo. LB-20 cluster is pretty interesting. Angel ECM. Taking off the leg will also cause a pilot injury. I'm so interested to look at a mech that's calling in airstrikes.
Ready for orders.
In any case, Saizen is going to absolutely come in and absolutely going to shoot him
Confirmed.
with an offensive push. Doing the exact same thing as last time. Offensive push. Wait. We don't have enough sensors, but I think it was Unit 0? Unit 0 counts as the head. So you can't offensive push Unit 0. Okay. But I know the orange one, the one that's already open and damaged, is the one that had the AC-20. So I guess let's aim at that one.
No retreat. Let's hit him hard.
Okay. Here's the ghost. Ghost is doing things. Ah. Ghost is shooting Calcifer. That's not cool.
Reporting.
Nidhogg, yeah, gonna continue with the shooting of the assault mech. with heat.
Good to go.
In the face. Ah, I'm from the front. Oops. Oops. Whatever.
Locking on. Onward.
I think that was another ammo explosion. I do not think that was a head. I think that was pilot lethal damage. Maybe it was head.
Aye,
Huh. In any
aye.
case,
On my way.
just need to finish off the ghost.
Roger.
Okay. We should probably invest in better targeting gear for the Avatar. I'm not happy with the hit chance that we've been experiencing. Yeah, here we go. Once more. Moving in.
Roger that.
Once more. We don't have vigilance. We don't have offensive push or vigilance. Uh-oh.
I cut.
This is scary. What's his initiative?
Show me your war face.
26. Yeah. After offensive push, still a 26 initiative. Well then. Well then. And then 24 on the ghost. That's crazy. Wait.
You bastards! Ah!
Okay. I'm kind of confused. Can the Urban Mech Proto Squad punch out? Is that a thing? That doesn't seem like it should be a thing. Because they're protos. But at the same time, they're also full-on urbans, or urban mechs. So, like,
Fun.
why wouldn't they be able to?
Yes, give it everything you've got.
Why wouldn't they be able
Good
to? Yeah, we're basically just going to be firing
On my way.
indirectly for the rest of ever. With our commander.
Got it.
Commander.
Wait, so now I can get unobstructed? How? Wait, how'd that happen? Since when can I get unobstructed? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but confusing. Just confusing. And we have so much. I think we can afford to just keep offensive pushing. At the one there. I should really check every time.
Go. No retreat.
Okay.
Take that.
Yes, Commander.
We are so far out of position. At least we don't have to worry about any more airstrikes coming in. So at least there's that. Yeah, just rotating around as fast as possible.
Receiving you.
Mm-hmm.
On the move.
Yeah. So
Standing by.
I really still don't like the idea of only having 2 evasion. And I can't vigilance anyway, so I am going to just break
Moving to position.
line of sight here.
Standing by.
This is so weird. I'm just going to first aid. Sarge is going to first aid. The whole time. The rest of the battle.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Ow. But yeah, fair enough. I don't know.
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't want to risk getting another. So I'm just going to first aid Sarge. I'm going to run everyone else around to go help. I really do wish I knew which trooper it was specifically that had each of the things.
Throttle at full.
But it's fine. As soon as I can, I'm going to start shooting them with my Nidhogs.
Waiting for orders.
and just continue firing indirectly with my commander. Probably try to get into a better range bracket at least. Slowly. Slowly try to get better into a better range bracket. I only have 2 alpha strikes left of that, so let's try EMP.
Right, Commander.
See if... Okay, it does not do extra damage. They do just have heat. So does that mean their heat threshold is 4 urban mechs worth of heat threshold? Intriguing.
Go fast. Got it.
But yeah. Closing in distance with the Nidhogs. As soon as we can, we're going to start shooting them.
Orders.
Sizen just bouncing back and forth. Might as well go active here. Might as well. And yeah, offensive push again.
Confirmed.
Commander?
Just keep their initiative as low as I can, even though it's not low at all.
Understood. Moving fast.
Calcifer, I don't think is actually going to be able to do anything because they do have a heat gauge.
Yes, Commander.
Like, that is actually a heat gauge.
Got it.
Oh well. Maybe we'll get some crits, blow up some ammo, and everything will be nice. Maybe. I'm out of range of the... Okay, if I get close enough, does the B-pod actually fire?
Give them everything you got.
Okay, AC-10 ammo explosion.
Target's taking a critical hit.
MRM ammo explosion. So double ammo explosion.
Let's hit him hard.
There is now just the hyper assault left. But it is still a hyper assault.
Standing by.
Yeah, just first aid.
I'm ready for orders.
Huldra is not going to get there in time, so might as well
On
just
my
move
way.
and brace.
Commander?
Yeah, we're just going to fire indirectly. 16.5 versus... Same.
Affirmative.
I don't think they're going to last more than 2 rounds, so... There we go.
Standing by.
Okay, Nidhogg. How do? That's minimum range, so that's bad. That's minimum range, so that's bad. Really? Nowhere? Not a single non-minimum range place that I could shoot them from? Fine.
Copy.
Maybe that means they don't shoot at the Stormcrow? Oh, actually, wait. Offensive push. 100%. 100% this is an offensive push shot. Our accuracy is garbage. We can no longer offensive push them because the unit 0 counts as ahead. Man, we're just learning everything here. Alright.
Huzzah!
So yeah, we're not going to be able to do any kind of initiative shenanigans at all.
Receiving you.
Period. Other Nidhogg hopefully gets in range to shoot next turn. Go Vigilance. Maybe beat them on initiative.
Here we go.
Offensive push doesn't do anything anymore. We know that, so... And we can't get the elevation to shoot him in the back like the Nidhogg could. Five evasion? 5 evasion and vigilance. Maybe get initiative on them. Maybe. Probably not, but there's a chance. Yeah. I mean, he's stressed, so there's that. There is that.
Roger.
And then I need to turn off the active there to make sure the Sizen doesn't explode on us.
Roger. Let's go.
Eh?
Let's
No?
go.
Still there? Okay. And he goes first, right?
Mess him up.
Yep.
Mess him up
Initiative 30. Did his initiative increase whenever he lost other units?
Orders?
I don't know. This is like a huge question mark for me. Calcifer, yeah, never gonna actually get there. That's fine. That's fine. Just the angles I can actually shoot them from are so narrow.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, just shoot them. Just shoot them.
Firing on target. Come on, Mechwarriors.
Hypersalt 40
Go
crit.
time.
Panicked.
Aye, aye.
All good things. First aid there.
Awaiting orders.
Gisela, this should be a kill. Actually, I can also get in his back. Right there.
Will
Yeah, this is a kill. Hands down. End of story. Goodbye. Boom.
Firing at enemy six. Yes, give them everything you've got.
I mean, it's essentially a kill. We destroyed the Hyper 40. Yeah, he's out of weapons. Okay. So, goodbye. Bad twist. Bad twist is bad.
Good to go.
But it's fine. He's out of weapons. I don't have to care. Just shoot him. Just shoot him.
Yes.
Make him go boom. Go home.
Hit him hard.
Alright.
That's a kill.
Alright.
Mission successful.
Alright. 500,000. So, decent payout. We totally lost the Oswang. Sarge got injured. That's fine. 10 days and she's up. We're about to travel anyway. Wait, what? Why does the Oswang have the yellow exclamation mark? Shouldn't it be red? Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Okay, we lost the Oswang. Completely lost it. There's 2 parts. But, who cares? Quite frankly. We are quite far in, and we have this beauty. Ah, the NSS is broken. Oh, so sad. It is still a 100-ton assault mech. 3 ballistic hardpoints, 3 energy, 2 missile, 2 support. This thing is going to be our AMS boat as well as whatever else we want it to be. This is our priority. And then we get 2 other priority picks. The longbow? I mean, it just needs armor repair and cockpit. But it is the less interesting double LRM-20, double MML-5 quad medium laser longbow, rather than one of the more interesting ones. So, if it was a different, then sure. We'll go ahead and disassemble it, because why not? Man, that cobbled, though. Hero cobbled, man. Just kamikaze rushing into the back of our Oswang. If it wasn't for that, we would have basically had a flawless run. Fire Control Predator, amazing. We already have one, but obviously that's the fire control we would take. We do not currently have Clan Pharaoh, so I'm going to take that. We have stealth armor. Bunch of ammo is kind of interesting. XL engine would be money, but no. I'm looking for something more juicy than that. We already have a double heatsink kit floating. We have 2 double heatsink kit floating around. So yeah, there's that. Engine heatsinks +2. We have one. Engine core 340. What engine cores do we have actually? Because the Fafnir needs an engine, right? Right? Wait, left arm, right torso, right arm. No. It has a 300 core already in it. And a double heatsink kit. Cool. Neat. So yeah, it's going to be very easy for us to put that together. I'm still going to look at our engine cores because, yeah, engine cores are helpful. There we go. So we got 370, 300. Yeah, I'm going to take the 340. And Air 12 Sheath Beacon's interesting. Oh, that's it, right. I forgot the slots still are weird whenever you take a mech. Would I rather have... Oh, I already have an... Never mind. I have an Air 12 already, so I don't care. And the rest of this is basically whatever. If I can get... Oh, that's right, I don't get any random because priority and random are all soaked up by the Fafnir. But that is a full cobbled. Oh, no. Bolas are the good one. Bolas are the late game version, basically. Yeah, very fast, but only 430 armor plates. Light AC-20, heavy rocket launcher. Yeah. No, this is literally all of the best stuff on the board. Period. Alright. So. That's fine. I don't care. Why is it 187,000? What? That seems high. That seems very, very high. Why is it so high? Like, the Oswing got destroyed. $65,000. 60. Okay. It's just a decent amount of repairs all across the board. Got it. Got it. Anyway, this is our Fafnir now. This is our Fafnir now. Yeah, Advanced AMS. We're going to put another Advanced AMS. We're going to give it a lot of ammo. We're going to give it some kind of probably stealth. LB-20, I think I'm going to replace. We have all the hard points in the world. All the hard points in the world. And it's 9 days. Anyway, we have stable weapons, so -1 recoil. Reduced chance for knockdown if we're firing anything that can knock us down. I'm not seeing anything special that would let us call in airstrikes. But even so, it's a 100-ton mech for 9 days and 330,000. Bloodhound probe would have been nice, but whatever. MRM, sure. We have the good MRM ammo. NSS would have been really nice, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah. Just period. Of the stuff that got destroyed, the only thing I actually really care about is the electronic warfare, the NSS, and the Bloodhound probe. But we'll look at that when we travel. Which we're probably going to do. There's no need for us to, like... The 6.6 million, just... We don't need that much to build and repair anymore, so we might as well just travel. But yeah, that'll be next time. For now, this has been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.